Right, morning everybody, welcome to another beautiful day this week. We are in another one of my favorite destinations on our trail network. We're on what's called the Oatlands East Corridor, more commonly known as the missing link. I'm here for a reason, we're here for a reason. We want to, I want to speak a little bit about corridors today. I also had a lot of requests from a lot of people in terms of going into a bit more detail, a bit more history about the farms that we traverse. You know, where their boundaries are, a bit of history about each farm and that type of thing. So slowly over the next couple of videos, I'm going to take you through. I'll do exactly that. Just before we get going, just another thank you to Warren, of Warren and Melissa Riding, who comes and does the shooting, the filming for us every time we do one of his shoots, and he edits the whole thing, puts it together, and every time we offer to pay him, he just shakes his head and says he just loves being out here cycling. So yeah, their next big outride is Warren and Melissa is at Jonkershoek on the 29th of July. Jonkershoek, be there. I'm going to be there. I missed the last one, and I believe I missed quite a jewel. They really are lekker. It caters for everyone, and I rode Jonkershoek last Sunday, and whew, okay, it really is lekker out there. All right, let's move on to just giving a quick update as to where we are and what we've been doing trail-wise. As you no doubt are aware, and I don't need to splurb it all out again, we've had these monsoon rains, which has really put our winter building program backwards by a month. All we've done the past month is put our fingers in dikes and try and keep the water out, basically. So we're doing a lot of crisis management instead of where we should be rehabbing our trails, which, yeah, given normal circumstances, we'd be pretty close to being closed by now. But no, we aren't going to say nothing about we're not going to say nothing about it. Just thankful for the rain. Looks like there's a bit more coming as well this weekend, which will be a bit lekker. It's getting a little bit dry after the last deluge. Right, updates. The Mirandal Dorsberg new climb and descent. Note, new climb and descent is, we got besmeached by rain. It really crippled that whole build. I've never seen so much water. So we basically finished. It's a bit of tidying up, so that's going to be opening very, very shortly. And believe me, you're actually going to love that one. It is really a cool build and a really nice addition to the Mirandal trails. And the B spot at Bloemendal, we are opening before this weekend. Rain notwithstanding, we finished all the work. Eugene Haley has done a fantastic job there. I think we've nailed all the drainage, and it's actually looking really, really, really nice. So yeah, as soon as we can open that one, we shall do that. The same goes for the blue gums, which my crew did. Also, we've had to let it dry out. We are busy as we speak clearing it for opening. So hopefully by this weekend, as I said, taking into account we're not getting too much rain on the Saturday, we will open. So both those trails are finished, ready to go. Okay. We have also done the rehab of Welvergenoegd, the whole of Welvergenoegd. The first down, Patrick's Plunge, even the entry from the Malandshoogte side, all the climbs, been rehabbed, refurbed. It is just beautiful. You've got to go and ride there. The only small issue at Welvergenoegd is obviously all the way down to the Dip River. As you get to the Dip River, believe me, the Dip River got extra dip with these rains, and it's quite a little bit boggy and flooded, but you can hike your bike next to the side of the fence, so you can definitely get through there. Okay, you just look for the fence and get through, and the rest of the trails are just beautiful. Just while I'm on farm access roads, our trails basically they drained well, we build them correctly, so all the high-lying trails are fine. It's just, as I said numerous occasions, the farm roads, the access roads are where the problems are. I said I rode Jonkershoek last weekend. Boys and girls, you must see what those roads look like. And some of our roads are also pretty shattered, but don't do what one of my favorite keyboard warriors at my favorite forum, you know who I'm talking about, went and rode Bloemendal along the roads, had to jump off his bike, didn't like it, ran straight back to his keyboard, blasted all over the forum, saying that we do not understand trail drainage on our trails. We need to up our game in terms of trails. Obviously, his comment didn't even warrant a response. Guys, the roads are not our business. The farm roads, the access roads, okay, we can't maintain them. The farm maintains them. And they are not, if you've got to climb off your bike, just climb your bike for a couple of meters, climb back on again, smile, whistle, and carry on with your ride. Get to the trails. The trails are just beautiful. Okay, so last I'm going to say about that, the roads are a little bit tricky at some places. Just, bear with us. Okay, we just got to thank the landowners for actually being able to use these roads, okay, rather than moaning about them. Okay, that's done. That's basically the trail update. We are extremely busy. We're trying to open all the closed trails at the moment, which is Fair Cape East and Clippyville. Clippyville is a gemors. Okay, you don't want to know. Eugene's busy there at the moment. We're hoping by towards the end of next week it should be more or less done. But you don't want to see the damage that's happened there. Once again, a low-lying trail, and we just basically use farm access roads for the trail. So yeah, it's difficult to drain. Okay. Let's get on to corridors. We are here, as I said, at the Oatlands East corridor, the missing link. It's absolutely beautiful down here. As you can see, we're on top of the A-frame bridge with the full massive dams behind us. And just to explain what a corridor is, for those of you not aware, our trails network consists of what we call 5 trail centers. The trail centers where you can drive your car to, climb out, have a cup of coffee, go to the ablutions, safe parking, do a bit of wine tasting afterwards, have a meal, that type of thing. Okay, so that's a trail center, and obviously they've all got trails on each trail center. If we start in the south, it's Bloemendal is our first trail center. The second one is Hillcrest. Yes, Hillcrest, believe it, is a lovely little trail center if you're looking for something different. There's safe parking there, there's beautiful restaurants, there's a nice beer garden there, there's ablutions, everything. So Hillcrest, definitely a trail center. Obviously Kortemannskloof in the center, Merendal behind us, and then to the north, Workerkraal. Okay, the Workerkraal network basically, including Velva, Canuck, Fair Cape. So those are five trail centers, and they're all connected by what we call corridors. And the aim of these corridors is to keep you obviously off the roads, and that has been our fundamental aim throughout, to limit the riding on roads via these corridors. Yeah, so we have 8 corridors on our network at the moment, okay, and each landowner gets remunerated for access, so it's a win-win situation, and they enjoy it, we enjoy it, and yeah, as I said, it's a win-win for everyone. We have 22 farms we ride through now, and we've gone to great depths to establish very good relationships with our landowners, and believe me, as we speak at the moment, our relationships with landowners are just fantastic, okay, and that is due to us cutting down on rogue riding and a lot of other, and your guys' good behavior as well. Okay, so let's keep it that way. It's going very well at the moment. We do have our old Marshall group, now called the Trail Guides. Thank you, Warren. Okay. I think it's a lot better name, Trail Guide, than a Marshall, because you create the stereo thing of a cowboy riding on his bike with a pistol in hand, just wanting to blow everyone away. So Trail Guides are there to help you if you're wrong, if you're in the wrong, if you're going the wrong way. They'll stop you, they'll be nice, they'll be pleasant. They're there to help. Believe me, they do it voluntary. They don't get paid at all for it, okay? All they get is one hamburger and a Coke once a year from the club. So that's voluntary, and they do a damn good job, okay? If you look at my bike here, there's no board. Fortunately, there are no trail guides around, or else they would stop me, and I tell them the usual story they get, the usual excuse, which I also hear over and over. Oh, I took my bike in for a service, came back no board, which I did. I took this bike into the wonderful people of Specialized Tigerbird and came back spotless of the service, but I forgot to put my board on. So if a trail guide had stopped me, first thing I do is say, oh, sorry, I'm turning around, I'm going home. Okay, so that's what trail guides are all about, just to guide you, help you out, okay? Right, let's go to corridors quickly. I'll name them very briefly, just give you a brief idea of where they are and what they do. So you can build them into your ride, when you're planning a ride, include these corridors. They are fantastic, they really are. We've got 8 of them, as I said, starting in the south with the Protea Hotel corridor, which includes the farms. Now my memory, the Disney one keeps on reminding me I got a brain the size of a pea. Now it's being tried, I promise you. Okay, so Protea Hotel corridor is Altyd Gedacht, De Aria, and Bloemendal, obviously. Just for those who don't know, Altyd Gedacht is the second oldest wine farm in the Cape, well, in the country basically, second only to Constantia. So yeah, it is a rather old farm, and yeah, it's got a lot of heritage and history to it. Okay, then obviously the other corridor across the Tiger Valley Road is the Traverse, which also traverses 3 farms, Altyd Gedacht North, it's just none of my brain, Bloemendal and Morgenster. Okay, now Morgenster is also one of those farms which are precious to us. When Louis and I first started talking to the landowner, Kosi de Villiers, there about using his land for cycling, he shook his head, nee. Onbeskofte fietsreis, nooit op my plaas nie. Okay, so after a lot of conversation, we got to go through. Now Kosi is now one of our happiest landowners, and we work beautifully with him. Okay, so another example of how things work with us and his farmers. Right, so the third corridor is Natida. That takes you from between Bloemendal into Hillcrest, owned by Bernard Vella, a squire and a gentleman, and quite a mean mountain biker too. And that is one of our most used corridors. And then you get up to Quantumans Kloof, and you're spoiled for choices from Quantumans Kloof. You actually got 1, 2, 3 corridors basically to get down to Hoogekral. The first one being Oatlands, obviously the Low family, the owners of Maastricht, Wheatie and Taste Low. We got Oatlands from Quantumans down to the road, Visselk Road through to where we are through here, and it's beautiful through here. You just really make an effort to get down here. And that comes out at the school at the bottom of the corner there. Okay. The third one is through Tanya Faris farm, Annabula, which after the vineyard climb at Quantumans Kloof, you get the top of the vineyard climb, you turn left into Annabula, all the way down, also to the 4-way stop here. So you're spoiled for choices in terms of getting from Quantumans, our central trails, to our northern trails. Okay. The last corridor, I hope my counting's right, is Vreemanfontein, which connects you off Adderley Road into Fair Cape, into all our northern trails, ultimately through all the way to our southern trails. So you can basically climb on your bike on Adderley and ride through all our trails, all the way to the Protea Hotel. Okay, and cross the road, I think 3 or 4 times. That's it. That's the idea of the corridors. They work, they are lekker, and yeah, guys, let's keep them. Let's keep to the marked routes. If a trail's closed, it's closed. Don't hit it. Don't go there. If you see something wrong, a sheep in distress, a goat in distress, a fence cut, please let us know, and we'll relay that straight back to farmers. They really do appreciate it. Okay, really great relationship we have with them. Right, I hope that updates you as to where we are and what we're about. We are about to, because I have no board here, I'm about to scoot out of here and go and put my finger in dikes again for the next 2 weeks, but we'll keep you updated. Have fun out there. Yeah, and as I said, just respect the farm access roads. Okay, let's not throw our toys out of the cot if we have to climb off our bike, but let's not worry about it. It's beautiful out here. Get on your bike and get out here. I'll see you next time.